Well, since there's been some discussion of clear Miele's, I thought I'd actually finally make a video of mine. This one I was lucky enough to find new in the box. Another collector found it new in the box, and they ended up selling it to me because they needed the money at the time or something. But you can see the plastic on mine's pretty clear. They always had sort of a little bit of a yellowish tint to it. They were never completely clear. But they always had a problem, especially if you let them in the sunlight. It faded into a really awful yellowy, kind of 70s almost looking yellow. But it came with all the normal attachments. Dusting brush, upholstery tool, and crevice tool in the attachment compartment. Yeah, I try and be careful with it. It's not the strongest plastic. Unlike the thing actually says it is not ABS as far as I know. It was actually acrylic, which is not nearly as strong. And it came with this hose and wand and floor tool. It did not come with a power nozzle, but it does have all the wiring for it inside, which you can see when we open this up. You can actually see the wires in there, so you can use a power nozzle with it if you want to. I have vacuumed a little bit with it. This one, what's neat about it is you can see the way they designed it inside. You can see the cord winder. Oh, let's get it in more light here. You can see the cord winder in there. This little vent tube that goes to the bag chamber, so it sucks in air. And on this side, you can see the motor. And what they were really showing off by this are the gaskets in here that to show it was a completely sealed vacuum cleaner. This one was the first officially completely sealed system that they came out with. So that was a pretty big deal for them. And it's the 1100 watt, 2-fan, German-made, well, it's not really a German, I'm not sure. It's a Domel motor. But this is all the longer the cord is. Doesn't come out any further. Plug it in here. And you can hear the rainbow. Nope, it's turned on. You can hear the rainbow over here gurgling with lemon. If only cameras had smell. It smells amazing in here. But anyway, it's got full power of a regular Miele. These oddly did not come, even though this was designed to show off the sealed system, it did not come with a HEPA filter, which was really the point of the sealed system, was that it was 100% HEPA, the entire vacuum. But it came with the Super Air Clean. That is the original Super Air Clean it came with from the factory. And there they put a little screw. This was not meant to be taken apart. But you can, if you're careful and know what you're doing, remove that screw and now set this down for a second. Now, I have to set it on the floor. You don't really have to remove this thing, because it'll actually hinge up and lock in place. And it's got everything, other than a short cord and being clear, it's identical to a regular Miele. Now I've heard, but I haven't actually used this thing for anything, mainly because the cord's so short, and this is one that I bought mainly to keep for show, not to use, even though I do take it out and vacuum a little bit with it sometimes. I've heard that the thermal cutoff, the little thermostat in the motor that turns the machine off on this particular one, was more sensitive than on the standard model, but I'm not sure because I haven't used it long enough to let it warm. But anyway, there it is. I was going to show you this. Only for demonstration, sample not for sale. And then it says the same thing in German. And then it has a serial number but no model number. So it was never intended. And it did not come with an instruction manual. So who knows what it specified. Anyway, there it is.